selten. Wenn du in deinem Lager rastest, werden die KP und HP deiner Gruppe wiederhergestellt. Okay, cool.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zeugles prowling around out here, right?
Don't be a spoilsport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
Was sind denn Zephyrs Lehren?
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
Zephyr.
You feeling left out, son?
Zephyrs.
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
Okay, cool. Dann rasten wir mal.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danons are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renins are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danons as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danons requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renin ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renin motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danons are sacrificed, so the Renins can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renin have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balseph, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Okay. Warum glitzert das denn so?
You should be
Nice.
able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
Vielleicht sollten wir besser...
Good to know.
Wir sollten besser Brot draus machen. Wir steigen hier mal ab. Da gibt es bestimmt irgendwelchen Loot. Das ist ein ziemlich langer Abstieg. Naja, dafür glitzert es da unten in dem Wasser. Kann man da angeln? Endlich. Krass, wir können schwimmen. Ach, man kann da tauchen. Und wir haben einen Karpfen ertaucht. Und wir haben ein
What's
bisschen
this
Salbei eingesammelt. Aber ich hoffe, das hat Dragon Quest 9 Ausmaße. Ja, aber 5 Typen killen, das könnte ein ziemlich umfangreiches Spiel sein. Also bin gespannt, was da noch alles kommt. Es gefällt mir momentan sehr gut. Ich wollte noch gucken, wie es ist, wenn wir auf... ich warte erstmal, bis wir das Intro durchgespielt haben. Ich weiß nicht, wie das mit dem Speichern ist. Ich müsste nochmal dann irgendwann zum Titelbildschirm zurück, um den Grafikmodus zu verändern. Ich will wissen, wie das Spiel mit der schöneren Grafik aussieht und läuft. Noch mehr Apfelgelee. Was ist das denn für ein Vieh? Ja, da kommen wir bestimmt eh nicht hin.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek. Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Here I go. It's over.
I'll run you through.
No
XP
escape!
ist XP.
There. And again. Mega ray.
Guess we gotta roll with it.
No escape! Swallow blade!
Fight it. You're mine.
Mirage!
Dragon shot!
Here I come! It's over!
Don't go charging off like that.
Swallow blade!
Talon
You're
storm.
mine!
Tusk
You're finished!
cannon.
Mirage!
Alles.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Da unten ist voll viel Kram.
I'll take you all on.
Magna Ray!
You're surrounded. Just stay calm.
Take this!
See
It's
ya.
over!
Take it!
Here I
Go.
come!
You're mine!
This is it.
Here's
Dig
my
deep.
Easier said
See
than
ya.
done.
No excuses. This is up to us.
Mirage!
Go! Magna Ray!
Ich habe als die Tasten fürs Ausweichen und Bespringen verwechselt.
Take it!
It's over!
I'm on it.
Swallow blade!
Had it coming. One final push.
Right!
Give them all we got.
Done!
It's
This is
over!
not going to plan.
Here I come!
Slice.
It's
Here,
over!
let me help!
Talon Storm.
First aid.
Tusk Cannon.
Danke so.
Swallow blade!
Here I go!
Rising
You're
Wyvern!
I'm
mine!
on it.
Strike! Take
Talon
this!
Storm.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm
Wo war das denn jetzt? Achso, wir sind hier. Nice. Und hier ist noch
What's this thing?
Orangengelee. Warum machen die denn außer allem Gelee? Nee, hier ist noch was. Das sieht interessant aus, irgendwas zum
Get
Abbauen.
lost!
Slash! No escape!
Here, let me help!
I'll run you
Here I
through.
come! Slash!
Coming.
Swallow blade!
Talon Storm.
It's over!
Tusk Cannon.
You're mine!
Not half bad.
Could you try to be
You're
less
mine.
patronizing?
It's
I
over!
didn't mean nothing by it.
Over!
Mirage!
I'll run you
Slash!
through.
Take this!
Had it coming. Wow. Take a look at that.
Ein Parallaxstein. Cool, darunter steht ja dann sogar immer, was das ist. Habe ich gar nicht bemerkt. Ein Stein, der taube Glieder lindert, wenn man ihn darüber reibt. Geschätzt von Arbeitern, die die immer gleiche Körperhaltung abbewahren müssen.
Okay, people. This is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Hier kommen wir hoch.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!